Right, if you build factories, right, can I ask, why do you only paint halfway up? It's like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Paint it the whole way.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, boy.
Now we're flowing a bit. He sent me that, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. Then he's also sent me stuff like that, and I'm like, oh.
That's too extreme.
It's just a bit much, man. Like.
Over there.
So this is obviously the showroom. So we want it to be sort of wide open space. We want to give away a bit of a luxury look. We are starting another couple of businesses as well. So, and they're sort of on the high-end luxury kind of side. So when we have customers come in, we want it to look nice.
But also when we're hosting our members events, this is going to be mainly where everything's happening in this area. Like we're going to, as we said, is it on the last video we said we're going to have the projector over there? The bar, all that, we're going to have all that set up. Now we just need to figure out what our theme is.
So we're currently going through, we're working with a designer at the minute, and he's like sending all these different bits of furniture and examples. So this is sort of what we're thinking of placing like on different walls around the place. So
right here.
Yeah, so as soon as you walk in, big green wall, we might have like some activity or something put in the corner, maybe a big neon sign on the green wall. Something cool.
Then over here on this wall above the ball machine there, we'll get that, maybe like some timber slats above the door. Like some nice oiled, like natural timber.
Actually, I like that, man. Getting like the big neon signs. I like the look of the neon, the cursive neon signs. You get like a big RS rewards there or something like that.
Up there you can have toilets, bang, arrow going to it.
And then for the news station, what are you thinking? Because this is hard. I think we need to do some research online and have a look at, you know, good backdrops for this kind of thing.
I think like you kind of wanted a plain white to start with, but I imagine we'll end up building like the backdrop in front of it. It'd be more like if you want to like make a curved wall kind of thing, like Channel 7 does, because their monitors are like around like that.
True.
But they've got big screens, and we don't know anything about production or anything like that, news production, but like weather people, they get the blue screen or the green screen and they project it on there in post, I think. So
no, we'll start off super basic.
Yeah, of course.
Start off super basic. I think whether we do keep it plain for the time being, even just fill in maybe that, fill in that hole there. Just sort of patch it over a bit with something. Otherwise, we could do the timber slats, something sort of cheap to begin with, and then later on we can maybe experiment with like, you know, putting screens behind us.
Keep it basic to start with, and then we can see how it goes.
I almost feel like, it's freaking tricky. I've never like designed something this size before. But I'm like convinced we should start just getting, you know, an idea for it and getting little things done, like the green wall, the epoxy flooring.
I reckon that'll change everything completely, like as to how we want to attack it. So we get the floor done and we get the green walls done. That's all right. That's cool. That's two things done.
So this is sort of like the flooring we're looking at. So you see it at the minute. It's obviously very
just factory floor.
Yeah, just industrial. So I think, man, as soon as we change the floor, it'll just like make such a difference.
Polish it up. Make it look nice and shiny.
Even like just the floor done, and then the green walls. Some timber slats. I mean, it'll look like a completely different place.
It will,
as is.
I think the floor and the walls is the most important, but then also we got to figure out, are we going to paint these black or like the poles?
Well, it's a bit unnecessary, don't you reckon? Because if you paint these poles black, you got to paint all the
not really, because you'll have the lights drop down, and once the lights are on, you won't really be able to see them up there that much. You just paint these up to above the lights.
Yeah, I know. Just the hex lighting, you can clearly see through them. So it'll be like black poles, blue beams. But you know, we'll see. Like, how's the brick wall going to look with all of that done? Like the greenery and then if you go the black poles.
It does look good.
I'm sure it will. To be honest, I think we just keep going back and forth with the designer. Maybe we just go with what he's suggesting, but we just obviously swap out those things that we don't like. I mean, there's a lot of furniture we don't like. I want to just ask him and pop the question and be like, hey mate, what do you recommend for the walls? What do you recommend for, you know, the color of flooring? Like, let's just get the basics first, and then we can figure out furniture.
I think if we get the flooring and the walls done, that'll give us a really good idea of That's going to all come together.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to do it.
Because I mean, this designer, he's like, it's so, I don't know, he sent me that and I'm like, all right, that's cool. And he's also sent me stuff like that and I'm like, oh.
That's too extreme.
It's just a bit much, man. Like, yeah, it's just a bit ridiculous. But I do like the green walls.
Yeah, green's the way to go.
Yeah.
Then,
But then he's also sent through like cream coloured couches.
well, you got to think, you got a bunch of people here having a couple of drinks or whatever. Like that'll get stained to shit easily. You'd want probably like a leather that you can just wipe down. You don't want that crap.
I don't like that.
No.
Sorry
if you're watching, mate.
I actually like the look of that couch.
Yeah, but the colour's just off.
Yeah, do you think?
Well, I think.
That looks shocking as well.
Yeah.
What is that, bro?
That's from AliExpress, brother.
I'll try to find the bar.
The bar looks cool. That's just off. That's a drop shipping website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no,
I found that online. That
Nice,
looks cool.
isn't it?
That's it.
So like
I'd be happy
in
with
that
that.
corner there.
Well, that would, if we had that as like the natural timber look, match that, just like a
True.
nice oiled timber.
True. Yeah, because you want it to all match, don't
Yeah,
you?
exactly. Like if we have those slats in a natural timber above the door there, having them on the bar would look really good.
This is too overwhelming for me. I like interior designers have a tough gig,
They
man.
do. They
Getting
tell
everything
you,
to
"No,
match."
That's wrong. That's wrong. My mum's an interior designer, so
That's hard.
yeah.
I reckon we should tour like different pubs and then
Yeah, you reckon? Get a feel for it?
Bars would be the way to go.
Yeah, bars.
Because pubs are like old school.
Yeah.
They got that like rich mahogany.
Do you know what, the more I think about it, the gym I just signed up to, Derrimut in Port Melbourne, it's literally, their theme is
Black and
green
natural
wall,
timber.
green wall and
Yeah.
timber slats.
They've got the look we're exactly going for.
Don't you
All
reckon?
their walls are a dark colour.
Are they?
Yeah, they're dark. Like
Okay.
maybe all the insides, it's all
Right.
dark, like it's super
Okay.
dark grey.
I've never liked
It looks dope though.
I'll get some photos
Yeah.
when I'm there tomorrow.
Yeah. But they've got the natural timber happening. They've got the black walls and they've
True.
got the greenery in the front there. It looks awesome. It looks really good. I think that bar would be the way to go. But whether we order that or just get a guy to build it because we want the same slats.
Well, this designer I'm speaking with, he reckons the next step is once we go back and forth and we get all the furniture like somewhat sorted out,
Yeah.
he then gets all the trades to come out and quote the jobs up.
Yeah.
So the guys that do the green walls, the guys that do the office cubicles upstairs, each trade will come out and
Yeah.
they'll provide a quote. And the designer tells me it doesn't cost us a cent.
Cool.
So just to get all the trades to come out.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So we can at least go to that next stage and like get an idea for pricing, and then figure out what's what. Because if they're putting however much on top of all of that, then we might be better off just going out and
Getting our own
sourcing it
subbies,
ourselves.
yeah. Well, I reckon we go back to him with the theme that we want. We want the timber slats, the green, and the floor. I think we start with the floor and the greenery and the walls, and those timber slats above there or wherever they're going to go.
Yeah.
I think we start with that, and then we can decide on furniture. Just because he sent through a bunch of different things, and it looks like it's kind of all over the shop. I think that's a good start. Like we do that, and we get the bar done. Get the bar built, and then we can see what everything looks like, and then we can sort of grab the furniture to match what we've got.
Yeah.
So I think the sooner we can get the flooring down, or the flooring polished up, green on the walls, bar built, that's a pretty good base to work off.
Yeah, I think priority, you're right, is just the flooring, the green walls, and
Yeah.
then some of the timber slatting.
Yeah. Right, if you build factories, right, can I ask, why do you only paint halfway up? Why? It's why would you do that?
Yeah.
Paint it the whole way.
Yeah, because are you happy with that colour?
Look, it's a good base to work off. Like, we can always once we decide to get murals and stuff, that's a pretty solid base for someone to work off.
Yeah, yeah.
It just has to be the same colour the whole way.
We'll see what we think once the flooring's in.
Yeah, I think we'll end up changing it to like a white or something. Or
The wall.
Yeah, or fucking like what Derrimut's done, like a dark colour.
True.
But that's a good base for shooting content. Looks really good on camera. Whereas if you've got a darker background, it might not look as good. If you've got a white car, that'll stand out. But when we've got black cars, you might just mould into it a bit.
depends on the lighting.
Bro, I understand why people hire other people to do all this stuff for
Yeah,
them, because it's just
absolutely.
too much, man. Trying to get it all to work and match.
Yeah.
Our last office, like you guys would have seen in the last episode, I mean, it was just all over the shop.
Yeah, we need a designer for this place.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. But I mean, with the wheel, what do you think? I'm thinking that could look pretty cool with a green wall. It's either a green wall or you match it with timber slatting to match the bar and the wall.
If you're gonna green it, do we want to build like a little nib, like it sort of separates it from that?
They've got it on like a podium. Maybe we can have a.
Yeah, I do like that. Where'd you see this?
It's on GTA.
Oh, is that the Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
It's actually really
That's
cool.
dope.
And they've got like little diamonds off on the side.
See, that's if you were going to put it in the middle of a room.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That looks really cool though.
It looks awesome. I'd love to put like stuff around it.
Yeah.
You could even like decorate around it a little bit. Like we could even get some stuff made to put sort of around this pole to make it look less in your face.
Yeah, or you just like box around it.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
You play way too much
tricky,
GTA. Now we're talking.
Yeah, boy.
Now we're flowing a bit.
Over there.
I found the company I bought that ring off because you see, we actually made our own brackets up because at our original office we didn't want it coming off the wall. There wasn't enough space for it. So being the couple of tradies we are, Mart, we went down to Bunnings and we just got some materials and we just we rigged it up so you could literally just put it directly on the wall. Because at the last factory, you guys would have seen actually. Yeah, the last video was us taking it down. But anyways, I found the company I bought the ring off originally and I've reached out and I'm hoping I can just buy a new bracket off them. But I just know because they're like this little company in Dandenong, they'll just try and convince me to buy a brand new set.
Yeah.
So look, we might end up just having to buy a brand new one.
Like a custom basketball.
Yes, man.
That's
a cool idea.
RS ball.
The arse ball.
The arse ball. Bang right in the middle of that.
Yeah. So the epoxy flooring will go down first and then we'll build out like a big key.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming the guys will just paint over it.
Logo in the middle of the key.
Yeah. It looks like from the brackets I'm seeing online, it should come out maybe like 1/2 meter or something.
Yeah, because you got to think when you're
Half
doing
a metre,
you don't
it's
want
not that
bang
much.
against the wall because when you do a layup, you'll just fucking. Whoop.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Actually, we can bring members down.
Yeah.
Cash prizes.
Yeah.
Who can shoot the first 3? So we're getting back into apparel. As you guys can see, we've got the clothing as well. So we figure it's going to be all the cars, RS Rewards communal area, but down here is going to be the packing station. So we figure we're going to have a bench. We're going to get something custom made. A bench down here where someone's going to be packing all the orders. There'll be little compartments down here for some boxes and storage.
We'll build this shelving up to like
Yeah,
here.
so we're going to get a custom shelf built, maybe from here up to the bottom of the stairs. It'll come out and this section will go up to about the top of the handrail. So it's just going to be all boxes. We're going to have a big ladder so people can get up and down to, you know, the stock on the top. So someone will just be here packing orders, sending them out. Could be you, Mahal. No. We're about to place our first bulk order. So we actually got to go over some measurements and stuff, don't we?
Yep, we do.
Yeah.
Pretty standard.
And we got to wash. We're going to do some washing as well, I think.
Yeah.
How do you even get so dirty, man?
I don't know. Oh, it's when those dogs were running around and I had to run and pick them up. They're covered in mud.
Right.
Yeah. Save the dogs, man.
Yeah, right. So how do you explain the shorts then?
Well, it's the same thing. They were covered in shit. I picked them up like that. That's a paw print, bro, obviously.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we'll head upstairs, we'll do that, we'll get it done.
Let's do it.